event, Farm Where You Live event, and we just got up with my buddy Jason, who's over here with Steck equipment, okay? And he's gonna talk to us about these really cool tractors that they got going on called Kioti, and they also have side-by-sides.
It's very user-friendly. That was a big selling point for me. I'm a first-time tractor owner, you know? I've used tractors in the past, but I never had one that was mine. You know, so when you're using somebody else's tractor, you're always uber careful because you don't want to break somebody's stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff with my tractor that I probably shouldn't have done. This one doesn't have it, but like on mine, and it might be on that one, there is, you know, when you're doing a 3-point hitch back here, you always have the trouble of lining stuff up. You know, you got to climb back on the tractor, get back off. With my 60, it has the lever on the back that I can raise and lower my 3-point hitch from back here. And so we went to, of course we went to John Deere, we went to Kubota. A buddy of mine had a Mahindra that he brought. Jeremiah let us borrow his Kubota, and it was good, you know. And so that really got us looking at that. And they had a billboard. Steck had a billboard up in Elberton. And Robin's like, well, let's go check them out. And we.
So what is Steck?
That's
just like a store where you could get like these tractors?
Yeah, they are a licensed dealer of Kioti, and then this new implement company that they got that we're going to start testing out some of the implements and stuff for, like the mini hay baler that they got over there. Next spring and summer when it's hay season, we're going to be testing this out at our place. Now this makes bales that are about 3 foot tall. They weigh anywhere from like I think Jay said like 80, you know, 50 to 80 pounds, the mini hay bales. But they also have the cutter that goes along with it that we'll be able to use. Now the one thing that Jay said about the cutter was that you don't need the way that it's set up to cut. It already fluffs it up for you and puts it in that row where you can just drive right over. You won't need the rakes or anything for it, because that's one of the problems that we have at my place is to be able to get to my pastures. You got to go across my dam where my pond is, but it's too narrow, so you can't get big full hay equipment down there. So this is where the mini one's going to be coming into play.
That's nice. Little fan blowing down on you.
I'm going to get that on mine this summer, because right now mine doesn't have it. So I'm going to get that station. Now I'm going to be using that as a no-till drill to be able to put your seeds over, to be able to overseed your pastures and stuff with. And it has a little cheat sheet back here that tells you the spacing for the different grasses and stuff that you want to do. And you just set the levers and then you just drive, and it, boom, does all the hard work for you. And it, the tractor doesn't stop. It's like Rocky Balboa. It's like he just keeps looking for more. And same way with that side-by-side. We have it 3 or 4 days, and we had this huge monsoon. Well, Robin thought it was a good idea to just cut across the garden, all that loose dirt. Well, it went thunk. I mean, it wasn't going anywhere. I mean, it just sunk. We pulled it right out, washed it off, boom. You know, it's going. So
that little one, that's like what I need on my property.
Yes, probably that little one.
Yeah.
And you know, that Ben Holler has that one or this one. He has one of these sizes. And, I mean, he does a lot of stuff with that little one on his. But he's got, like, what, 10 acres, something like that? You know, we got 21, and we were doing a lot of clearing, so that's why we went to the big 60. And, but, yeah, for your size, what you got, you know, I would go with this one because these buckets.
Because it's bigger. That's why. More power.
But the bucket, at the end of the day, man, there's so many things that you can do with the bucket.
You can fit a pig in that bucket, right?
You can look, I hang mine. When we're cleaning them, I don't put them on the winch anymore.
Yeah.
I literally wrap the chain around it. Now, I am going to get hooks welded on my bucket, so I just put the chain like that. But right there, you can clean it off with the power washer. We skin it right then and there because we don't dehair the pigs. The only way I'm going to dehair it is if I'm putting it in a pit and cooking it whole. Otherwise, I'm skinning it. That charcoal.